Clica. Share. Subscriba.
Robin Hood. Robin Hood and the Bishop. Robin Hood grates the potter. An English longbowman from the first half of the 14th century. It is soldiers like these that have often served as the basis for depictions of Robin Hood. Richard of the Lee comes to Robin's camp. Little John fights the sheriff's cook. The sheriff is captured. Robin Hood battles Guy of Gisborne. Robin and Little John on the bridge. Robin Hood and the beggar. Beggars frequently appear in the stories of Robin Hood and very often turn out to be tougher than they look. In the most famous tale, Robin Hood beats a beggar in a fight, then borrows his clothes so he can try out the lifestyle. Robin Hood and his men poaching a deer from the king's forest. Robin and Friar Tuck. Robin and Marian. Maid Marian is one of the later additions to the story of Robin Hood, and thus does not appear in the early legends or myths. When she does finally appear, she is originally treated equally with the other merry men. It is only later, in the late 19th and 20th centuries, that she is softened and more often presented as a damsel in distress. Robin Hood arrives at Kirklees Abbey, where he is greeted by a nun. In the early tales of Robin, there is no motivation given for why the nun, who is Robin's cousin, ends up killing the outlaw. The shooting match. The death of Robin Hood. The cast of Robin of Sherwood, which ran from 1984 to 86 on British television. The show brought a large dose of fantasy to the Robin Hood tales, as well as being the first to introduce a Saracen to the merry men. Robin Hood and the Merry Men.
Clica. Share. Subscriba.